مصر العربية عبد الفتاح السيسي. تفضل فخامة الرئيس.
تقضي لو كل العرب دبي 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 بحبوا عم إسرائيل دبي دبي ما فيش أحلى من عرب معهم ملايين.
I'm sorry. I mean, I love Saudi Arabia. They're great. King Solomon, I spoke to him this morning, a long talk. And I said to him, King, you got trillions of dollars. You're not going to be able to keep those airplanes. Because you know what? They'd be attacked. With us, they are like, you know, safe, totally safe. But we don't get what we should be getting. We're subsidizing their military. I said, let me ask you a question. Why are we subsidizing the military? It's one thing where a country's in deep trouble and danger, and it's a horrible thing going on, and it could be something really ugly. Millions of people could be killed. That's one thing. But when you have wealthy countries like Saudi Arabia, like Japan, like South Korea, why are we subsidizing their military? They'll pay us. The problem is nobody ever asked. Nobody ever asked. They don't ask. We protect Saudi Arabia. Would you say they're rich? And I love the king. King Solomon might not be there for 2 weeks without us. You have to pay for your military. You have to pay. We defend countries that are very rich. They don't pay us. Or they pay us a small percentage. I mean, look, we get along great with these countries. But take Saudi Arabia and them. And they pay a small percentage. I said, excuse me, King Solomon, he's my friend. Do you mind paying? They're paying for 30%. I said, do you mind paying? But nobody has asked me. I said, but I'm asking you, King. He's great. He said, but are you serious? I said, no, I'm totally serious. Trust me. By the way, you're talking about billions and billions of dollars. And what we do is we protect wealthy countries for nothing. For nothing. Right? And I said to the king, you got to pay. I'm sorry, you got to pay. We're going to protect you, got to pay. Get the money, you got to pay. You got to pay. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. The last 2 weeks, I didn't take anybody's phone call. I got calls from kings, you can imagine, not to do it. Please don't do it. So what I did is I said, you know what I'll do? I won't take their call. I'll call them back in a couple of weeks. I said, do me a favor. Tell the prime minister that I'll call him back in 2 weeks. He said, 2 weeks? That's a long time. Tell the king I'll call him back in a few days. So anyway, so I did it. And then I made all those phone calls. Had a lot of publicity. We did it. It was a big story. Nothing happened. Remember, the world was going to come to an end, right? Nothing happened. I kept saying, are we okay? Yeah. Is there a protest? No. 3-4 days go by. I said, what's going on? This is strange. But then I started making the calls. I say, King, what do you want? What's up, King? He goes, I wanted to call you to tell you we would be very much opposed. I said, oh, I wish I spoke to you sooner. Sorry. And everybody's happy. Everybody.